Hey, Tony's Plumbing. My name is David Milburn, and in this video, I'm going to show you three things you can do today to help bring in more customers to your business. Most likely, you're sitting there asking yourself, why would I be doing this and what's in it for me? Well, my company's goal is to help local small businesses like yours. Oftentimes, in the world of the internet, most local business owners are too busy running their business to learn how the internet can benefit them and their company. Sometimes the only hesitation they have to hiring someone is that they don't know who's an expert and who isn't. And I've found that by giving people an easy attack plan of actual things they can do to impact their business for free has resulted in some of these local business owners raising their hands and saying, I like you, David. Please do this for me. So if by the end of this video you've liked what you've heard and you can see that I have a lot of tricks up my sleeve that can help your business, shoot me a message back and we can chat. Or if at the end of this video you simply want to take this free attack plan I gave you to do it yourself, that works for me too. So now let me show you three things that will set your company above your competition and not waste any more of your time or mine. So the first thing I want to go over is content. So here's your web page. Your website, according to Google, in order to rank higher, needs at least 1,500 words to be optimized. And your website currently has about 342 words. Now, over here is your competition. This site is ranking higher on Google, but they only have about 400 words on their site, so that's very beatable. Now, also every month, people are searching for this keyword, plumbers, Louisville, Kentucky, about 800 times. I use this tool, a paid subscription to this site. It's called Ahrefs, which crawls the internet to provide data on keywords and other website ranking features. It will show you what your site is actually ranking for. So your site is dense for these keywords. So plumbers, Louisville, Kentucky, but you're only getting 28 clicks. You're only getting coming up in 28 searches a month for that, or 28 clicks from that. And then, your site, your the Louisville Plumbers. So this shows what you're ranking for here. So let's take a look at your competition again. So this is ASI Plumbing, same term, Plumbers Louisville, Kentucky, but they're getting 134 clicks based on where they're showing up in searches. So let's actually look at a search for Plumbers Louisville, Kentucky. I searched Google for this. And you can see the first thing you see is the ads. Okay, and these are people who are actually paying for ads and paying to be there. And those can be effective, but they also can become a money pit if they don't get set up effectively. So the next section I want to talk to you about is the second most important thing, and it's called the Google Map Pack or the maps. And on these results, we can see the business's name, address, and phone number, also known as NAPS, name, address, phone number. So to move up in this area, you need to get these citations, aka your name, address, and phone number, submitted word for word into directories such as Yellow Book, White Book, Yelp, CityStar, so on, so on. Even Facebook has an area where you can submit your information as a citation. So let's go back to this search. I'm sorry, we're still here on this search for plumbers. So the third thing I want to talk to you about is another important aspect to Google, and we call this thing what gives your site authority, link juice. And you can see when we search for plumbers, Louisville, Kentucky, we go down here into the organic search, and your site is number one. It's not number one. Now, this is where you want to be, and to get there, you need to beat out the competition in every aspect. This link juice simply put works like this. Site A is pointing to site B, therefore site A acts like link juice, which gives site B more authority in Google's eyes, almost like a popularity contest. But there's more to it than that. This link juice you obtain works a lot more effectively when you have relative sites linking back to you. For example, you have a plumber supply site linking to you or a construction site. That would be a lot more effective than a pizza site linking to you. So let's look here again at Ahrefs. And you can see here when we look at the overview of your site. All right, took me a second to get there. We look at this link juice, which is backlinks, and you see you have 158 links pointing to your site. That's a little bit of link juice. When we look again at your competition and look at their link juice, they have 799 backlinks. So what we want to do is we take all these links and we go after them and get them for your site and actually go over that. So to close, we went over this content. Your front page needs at least 1,500 words to rank higher with Google. Citations, you want to increase the number of those to beat out your competition by a landslide in the map pack. And then link juice. You need more relevant sites pointing at you guys to show Google you are the authority. And if you implement these strategies today, you could be number one across Google. So I bet you're wondering now, well, what now? Well, so you can either go with this information I provided you today and do this on your own, and that's fine. However, if you want the most effective route and want to save yourself the time, you can give me a call at 502-554-1482, and we can talk more about how I can help you with this. Once again, my name's David Milburn, and my number is 502-554-1482. I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day.